Howdy, all you delicious people. I'm here today to do another episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness. Ultimately, I guess one thing that I really want to say is, probably doing another bulk, just doing a bulk kind of very much review. And I think once I get that, I think my freaking head just turns into cheese at some point. So, like even doing a review with my head going into the cheese grater. So, like I did a review with my head going to the cheese grater, freaking trying to do other kinds of videos and such with my head just going. So yeah, I'm just trying as much as possible to get a lot done today. But ultimately, there's some stuff where I don't need to uh, have some kind of sort of knowledge, which is great. Um, so that's good. Ultimately, I had just reviewed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first film. So yeah, eventually at some point I will probably get to the second film at some point to get that out of the way to do that as a review, which will kind of be a fun, interesting kind of reflection kind of thing at some point. Cause it's not like I felt like I really desperately need to like review these movies. Like no, I think I want to just kind of go back to them for fun and just kind of see like about them, because it's been a while. Yeah, freaking yeah, challenging episode or challenging level again. Blah, blah, blah. Just blah blah blah. Especially when I was doing Marvel Strike Force, I was just doing a whole lot of and blah 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 because I was like I'm just heads in a grinder today because it's just a bunch of just knowledge that I've had to just obtain the last couple days. Like I just want to spend like 3 to 4 days just not having to review a thing. Because I've like been mass reviewing things, so I have just a ton of well, not ton, just a couple of videos that are just left for cold storage that are ultimately just videos that I've just reviewed things. I've reviewed uh, certain movies, and so eventually those will go out. I reviewed certain episodes of certain shows. I've kind of mass reviewed a couple of episodes into one thing. I've also am fixing some thumbnails. Recently, today I was fixing the Batwoman thumbnails. I was fixing those. I was starting to fix those. So we're probably about a couple episodes into those, like the early episodes where I'm adjusting thumbnails for those. So who knows? It seems like those seemed to during the time go well, but I don't know. They really didn't they didn't really like shake the earth or anything like that. Where it seems like they were going really well for a lot of people, but probably once we hit second season, I don't know how well this is. They're reasonably gonna go after that, so I don't know. Tokar and Razor. Okay, so let's adjust what we have. Yeah, so Michelangelo, the Splinter, and then April. See how this goes. I don't know. It's probably a horrible combination. Come on, do better, Goosh. Well, of course, Splinter takes it down, melts it, does the Mountain Dew. Come on. You would think with Mikey being as high as he is, you would think everything would go splendid. You would think. But half of the time, no. It's always left up to Raph 80% of the time. I don't know why, but it is. Dude, I'm freaking doing worse. I'm doing worse. How did I do almost the exact same two about worse? With better people. With better people, mind you. Just better people. Better prices. It's all about which combination works better. It's all about which combo platter works better. Buh! Just buh. Just a boatload of buh. Kind of just getting cold. I think it's about that time to freaking dust out the old rusty trail. I don't know what I'm saying. Just today. It's a boatload of No, I was almost quasi doing as probably as good as I did before. Fudge nougats. Okay, so 9.95. Okay. Slash, put them in there. We gotta do all the turtles together. We gotta put all them turtles. Do the dirty turtles. The dirty turtles. Yeah, put them all together. All in a sewer. Just oozing it up. Just oozing it up. Just oozing and poozing. God, Donnie, you suck. You suck, Donnie. You suck like a fart. That you did last night. Come on. Oh, so Mikey lives? Mikey lives. Oh, he's the last one? I felt it felt like in the matchup that I was doing better, but then looking at the scoreboard, it doesn't really make much difference. I need to get that fifth female turtle in there. That's what I need. I need to get that next mutations female turtle in there. That'll deliver the odds. I think that'll make all the difference. Going in there hot, sweaty. Oh, today is not my dialogue day. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Dude, that should be taking out 2 characters, right? You would think. Dude, I did worse. I did worse. It's not what I was trying to do in my life. It's not what I was trying to do. 70, yeah. Is that a achievement thing? Yeah, there we go. Achievement thing. Yes. So, in other words, I'm gonna boost the crap out of Michelangelo to the point where he's gonna be like a billion, and the rest of the team are just gonna be like keeping up. They're gonna be keeping up with the Joneses. Because all fathers care for their sons. They do. 9.95. 122 and an 8. Where is 122 and an 8? You're standing on it, dude. You're standing on it. That's what you are. Just feeling fresh. Feeling froggy and fresh. What the... Why? We're going to try this Splinter combination. Just see if it works. It's got to work. I think Splinter should be more powerful than all the other turtles. I think personally. Because he taught all of them, right? So you'd think like he would be hiding away some secrets. Some ancient secrets, you think? He wouldn't be, losing right now? Horribly? Awfully? Horribly bad, you think? Like, dude! Freaking Raph. Come on. God, why is he just so... Why does it feel like I'm doing better, but I'm doing the same? Quasi, barely, you know what I'm saying? Little beef chicken going on. Okay, so take out Splinter and probably add in a reasonable character that can do things like me. Come on. Do that, tiger teeth. Whatever I'm saying. Just blah, 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 today. Just blah, blah. I should have not tried to review 12 different things today. Because I reviewed some episodes of Utopia, which is about a comic book. Not based off of, it's about. Which is weird to say. Dude, I'm there now. I'm there, right? I'm finally freaking there. Come on, Raph. Come on, you do this now, because I'm freaking close. I should win now, right? Oh my god. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. We won. We beat it. We lived. We lived to win, everybody. We did it. Just the imagination. But yeah, so I tried to review some episodes of Utopia, and I did them as good as I possibly could do them with my head in a blender. Then ultimately, I also reviewed an episode of The Masked Singer, because that came out today. And then ultimately, I also reviewed, or no, I did a recapping of where I was mostly progressively through another game, because I finally was able to record that today and put that out. So that's going to be out fairly soon, if not by today, because it probably has to be. So, a lot of things. A lot of stuff going on. I should probably just call this an episode, because I am exhausted. I am exhausted. I probably should not have done this episode, to be brutally honest. Should not have. But again, because everybody is starting to really like this series, starting to get behind it at certain points. Not every time, but 20% of the time, they do every time, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it that everyone comes down here and watches the video I do. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying as much as possible. Trying. If anything, I should probably slow down to really do. Really do. This is a boatload of blood today going on in this video. It's a boatload of blood. It's Dracula. Blood. It's a boatload of that going on in this video today. It's all I have to give. God, Bebop. Really? Really, my man? You really just want to have that full bar of health still? Of course he does. Of course you gotta leave me in the lurch. Okay, so we have to take out Slash. And we have to put somebody else in. I'm thinking April or Splinter. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking April or the Splin. Dual Splin. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man, I think I should really just bust out, just and review that, the new Mutations show. It's actually a pretty decent live action show for how, goofy a lot of it is. What? Dude, I didn't even get to Bebop? I didn't even get to Bebop. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh. What a process. This is going to be try to beat this man. Probably have to... Let's see what happens when I split. When I add that split in. That big old split. Come on. Start doing attacks. Doing attacks, folks. For realsies. Of course, Leo dies. Because that's his life that he lives. Where's Donnie dying? Donnie's living? Donnie's living to the end? I did worse. Game. You made me do worse. If I keep losing, I might have to just call this a freaking episode. Because I'm having troubles right here in River City with these freaking episodes. These freaking levels. Not episodes, levels. Okay, so let's go transition with Bebop again. See if that works. If not. What are we gonna do with our lives, Johnny? What are we gonna do with our lives? Right. Come on. God, I wish there were story. I miss the days when we had story in this game. Where they were actually coming full-fledgedly with story a lot. Dude, we are getting freaking clocked. Yeah, we are getting clocked. Freaking, we did worse. I gotta figure out the combination of this. Gotta figure out the combo. The unlocking mechanism to solve this riddle. Let's put out April again. We can do it. We can do it, guys. Let it happen. Just... yes. Of course, we gotta let Leo die for the 80th time. Because TURTLE power. Dude, I went to scratch my nose and frickin' 2 turtles died. Dude, I was scratching. Let me scratch my nose. Let me do the scratch. Dude, we're not even just let me get it that sweet delicious bebop. The sweet big Bowser-esh like bebop. Not even letting me they're not even letting me getting there. They're not even letting me get there. Alright, I think we're gonna have to get to the point of 3 times. If we can't beat it within the next 3 times, then we're gonna have to call this an episode. Freaking off the beef. Off the beef up my characters. Sadly. I gotta do something different because it didn't work. It went worse. So April Shredder, put in Shredder in there. See if something happens. Magically. Come on. Let it happen this time. I worked hard for this. I've really worked hard. I have. Done this mission a couple times, so I worked hard for it. Oh, really? Really, game? What? I've worked hard for this game. Frustrating with your logic of having Shredder, who's a worse character, in there. Yo! Why yo? Why yo? Oh, come on. That means I should win this level just based off of that. Just having everybody putting out their power things out. God, just Leonardo, why you gotta do me like that, boy? Why you gotta do me like that? I'm sick of you doing that. I'm sick of you doing that thing. I want you to just do well all the time. All the time, do well. One more attempt. One more attempt. I don't know if I was really doing well with that or not. I don't know if I was doing well. I think I was getting close, but I think I was getting close. Now, come on. Give me the detonators. Get me the detonators. Die Hard reference. Come on. Come to a party. Have a few laughs. Come on. Dude, we were getting freaking decimated. We were getting the decimated. Alright. So ultimately, this is telling me I need to beef. I need to beef up my boys. I need to beef. So, yeah. And ultimately, we pretty much upload this like every day. Or almost every day. There's some times where ultimately there's some internet issues and stuff like that, which happened yesterday. So hence why we couldn't upload. Or we didn't want to. I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk uploading or trying to upload a game and then it not going well or internet connections being awful. I didn't want to try to. I didn't want to try it. So ultimately, I just like, no, I'm not gonna do any games today. I'm just gonna do a boatload of reviews or some pre-recorded stuff because I couldn't trust whether or not I was gonna have some good recording stuff out. So yeah. So yeah, we can't beat this level yet, but we need to up the ante. Plus, it doesn't really help that I'm ultimately trying as much as crazily as possible to beef up other certain characters that I think will be used well in other game modes, like Napoleon, which I remember now from the frog episode where the frogs were mutated into taking down the turtles, which happens earlier in the show, and I completely spaced out and forgot about it. But I remember it now. So trying to beef up some of these side characters to be used on certain other game modes is also kind of tying up me trying to level up certain characters. So yeah, God, there's not enough ooze flowing around, if you know what I mean. There's not enough mutation things going on to once you're really starting to roll with this roster. Or otherwise you're just gonna like slowly but surely just, yeah, I'm just gonna not like play a game for a week and just spend all the live long just boosting up my characters to like a level 100, and then I'll start going into the levels. And like you could probably play it like that to where ultimately you could just spend your entire time just spending like a whole entire week getting one character up to like 200, and then like go through all the levels and just beat it like crazy. But uh I don't know, that seems kind of monotonous to me, or that seems kind of like a really long stretch of time just to not play something. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because that way it doesn't feel like I'm eating up too many minutes, this and that. So I'm gonna get out of here. I apologize for a shorter video, but when looking at it, also it's just like, well, the levels are really starting to get harder, starting to get more difficult. So when looking at that, that justifies playtime and this and that. So I'm going to get out of here. Plus, we can freaking crash after I upload some of these videos. So I'm going to get out of here. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.